with Gary Stardust. Blast Wind. Ultimate Destroyer.
So this is Blast Wind for the Sega Saturn by Tehcnosoft, 1997. A game which purports to be about releasing deadly farts to destroy the enemy. I like the sound of that. What do you think, Gary?
I like it a lot.
Right, so you'll see that I'm now using my second weapon. The primary weapon is a forward fire. It's a bit like Hyper Duel. Your first weapon is on one button and your second weapon is on the other button. About halfway through each level you get the opportunity to branch out and go to a different boss.
But on this level, they can stick their fork up their arseholes.
Right, first boss encounter. And if you'd gone the other way, you'd see a completely different boss. So that's a nice feature. Nice bullet patterns there, bit of variation. Not too difficult to start off with. In fact, the whole game is really quite easy. I've got this set up on extra hard difficulty.
Hang on a minute. There's an opportunity here to take the back passage. Let's go that way.
I've got to say, first impressions of this game are a lot better than I had anticipated. I'd seen footage on YouTube and I thought, bland, bit flat. Although I knew I wanted it. I always wanted this one. It's got to go in the collection. But when I played it, I discovered that it was absolutely brilliant. It's not unlike Hyper Duel, which is unfortunately, the other incredibly rare shooter that Tehcnosoft produced towards the end of the Saturn's lifespan. And I say it's pretty much as good as that one. True, it's not cutting any new grounds, maybe except for the level design.
Take that, you maniac. I hope the skid mark in your trousers is bigger than the one you've just left on the road.
There are also some interesting sort of quasi-puzzle moments where you have to knock a few blocks to avoid scenery, to reveal some power-ups, etc. I think if they'd done it any more, they would have overdone it. And it feels like a trick which is only used, once every level, so it's not overdone. You saw the smart bomb there, not the most spectacular smart bomb ever, but it certainly does the trick, and the overall sound in the game is first rate. We'll come on to the music a bit later, because there is a very special song which I'd like to introduce you all to, which features on this game, but the sound effects are what you'll hear when you're playing it.
Those shitters, I've only got 2 continues.
I think possibly the worst feature about this game is the difficulty level, which is far too easy. This is turned up to very hard, which gives you a bit of a challenge. But if you play it on normal, then it's no challenge at all. It's just one of those games that even though there are lots of bullets on the screen, they're not really coming at you in a way that kills you. It's quite easy to avoid them. This is in stark contrast to the last game I reviewed, which is QQ Tiger 2, which is a stinker of a game. Okay, we've got another level branch point here. And flick the switch and the screen scrolls over, taking you to another segment of the level. I think that's a nice feature. The attack patterns are nice. You do get a lot of stuff flying at you and it's very easy to take it down. Some of the aliens, like those ones, don't die if you shoot them, they just produce impenetrable bullets. And this bit for all you RPG geeks out there is a bit of coin collecting. And simply shoot and collect. Quite satisfying. And there's your second weapon being used again. I think this has got about 6 levels. So there's a bit of gameplay left in there. Like I say, turn the difficulty up and you should be getting your money's worth. Doesn't feature any checkpoints, and you can select a number of continues, so I think it's a game worth savouring.
Fuck me, this thing's bigger than the Birmingham Bull Ring.
This game plays in a very similar way to the Thunder Force series, so if you've ever played any of the Thunder Force games you'll know what I'm on about. They're crisp, clear, crunchy and action-packed. So I was not disappointed when I got this. I haven't really explored this game fully. There are a couple of power-ups that I may not have covered in this video. I know you can get a drone attaches to your ship, and you can probably power up more than I have done so. But this is what it's about. It's about shooting.
I used to shovel shit, but now I play Tehcnosoft shoot-em-ups. Alright guys, so after all that playthrough, fucking around, messing around and all that stuff, let's go to some scores. I think Blastwind deserves some good ones. Here we go. Graphics, 8. It's a fantastically solid game with some lovely self-shaded shit. Sound is 10 in anyone's book. It's a classic by that measure. Playability, still high. Value for money, piss poor. No one's going to have deep pockets in an age of austerity. But I'll give it a shot if you're feeling flush. Right, just to end this party, DJ Gary's going to play God Breath by Technosonic. I think they meant dog breath, don't you?